I'm approaching the start line of a half marathon and I'm not looking good, to be honest. I have hurt my knee and ITB is flaring up quite bad. It's been like this for 6 weeks and I absolutely know I'm not going to get a personal best. I know I'm not even going to be competitive like I have been in the past, and I'm going to be at the back. I'm going to be anonymous in the crowds, and I want to talk about that. I want to talk about how I can still find fulfilment in this run, purpose, and even success in a run that is not going to meet my past best. So I'm going to share the journey with you, and hopefully you can find something in it too. The start line is buzzing here. I'm here amongst the crowds of the Cairns Half Marathon.
25 on the start line, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? Big congratulations on those first time marathon runners.
Still the excitement in the air. Still the excitement. Being part of such a big group of runners, and that's part of what makes this all still worthwhile. If I'm hitting the pace that I need to, the pace I know I can do without having my knee lock up and not finishing the race. So the goal today, the new goal, is to finish. Not even necessarily to run the whole way, but to finish strongly without injuring myself further. So how about that for a goal? So 1 hour 40 is what I think I can do. But that's not the ultimate goal. It's just a guide. I'm flexible today. 1k down, just deciding to let that pace balloon go a little bit. Just got to feel my way into this. Start easy, focus on form. If I'm going to get through, I'll get to talking about my goal for the race, and I'm still going to try and find some success, even being potentially nearly half an hour behind what I'd normally like to run. Down and going to the first turnaround point. A bit hard. Watching all the other runners go past. But one of the big struggles you've got to deal with is the expectation of others. People asking me, how are you going to go, what's your time? Even just people saying, yeah, all the best for your run. On the weekend, people know you're running, and when you know you're not at your best, you feel like you're going to let people down, and that's a battle. And one of the things that can cause us to quit, to stop, and that's what we want to avoid. About to cross the halfway mark here, further along than I expected. Still dark. Early start up here, very humid in Cairns, even in winter. I love seeing the determination on the other runners' faces as they run back towards them. So good to see. Nearing the halfway mark, and yeah, as expected, I think it'll really get tough. About 12 k's, which is where I normally start to break down of late. But one of the things that is very closely related to expectations of ourselves and of others is the metric we use to measure success, which in running is usually time. And it's all good. When things are going well, things are trending upwards, we're hitting our PBs, but when it's the opposite and there's something we can do about it. In order to find success, we need to look for another metric. And I think to do that, we need to look a bit deeper. Halfway. And it gets hard now. Through in just under 55 minutes. Don't want to think about that too much. Love to do a negative split, but got to be cautious. And that's what the rest of this video is about. Getting past halfway there in our running journey, because it's often where we see many people stopping, giving up, because it gets hard. There's a long way to go still. And now it's harder than ever to keep going. So searching for that deeper motivation when times are not going your way. That's the key. You know, I run with people who'd be very proud, who'd dream of the time I'm running today. And what would it mean if I gave up now? Just because I'm not where I want to be in terms of time. Running for me is about people around the running community. It's about my family who started running, my wife and son and kids who've started running because I run. It's about the friends that I have made in the running community that support each other no matter what. I'm part of that. We're part of that. It's about being the best I can be today. That's what it's about. Don't worry about tomorrow or yesterday. Best runner I can be today. Around the 13k mark now. This is about as far as I've got in training. And yeah, I can see why hips are really tightening up. And you'll start to feel it soon. But in light of all that, the situation I'm in, I've set a new goal. And that is to finish in one piece. To push in a precise way to my limit, but not beyond it. So they can wake up and run again tomorrow. Work towards a marathon coming up in 3 weeks. And that would be an achievement to finish that, I can tell you. So that's my new goal. I didn't want my family to come and watch. I told them there's nothing to see today. But they still wanted to, which surprised me. They still wanted to be here to cheer me on. I think that says something. There's the family. Wow. Good to see them. 1k at a time at the moment. Maybe 500 meters. Which reminds me of the race before this one that got me to this point. Where I like absolutely seized up at 30k's into the marathon. And oh, I really felt like stopping. But finishing that, I was amazed at how good I felt for doing that. It was a struggle, such a challenge. Much harder than the times I've cruised through to a PB. And I felt just as good. Overcoming, readjusting my goal mid-race and achieving that. That's the secret. It's tough. I'm really feeling it. So I'm going to speed up a bit. It's hurting anyway, may as well reduce the amount of time. Set a new goal. New goal today is finishing, and I'm going to feel good about achieving that. That's success today. Not giving up in doing that goal is going to be what brings me joy today.